Simone.
Yes, I am.
Well, not today.
I still think my version is better.
Of course you do. But I think Tia's version is more in line with the movie.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. You already know what time it is. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell button for the notification of the whoop, whoop, whoop uploads, baby. And for those of you who are returnees, baby, you ain't got the minerals. You already know what it is, baby. We're talking to you guys about episode 3 on what, baby? On what, baby? Boomerang, baby. Let it come back around for you, baby. Woo, boy. Alright, listen, so, boom. First thing we get treated to is the opening scene, which is about sex. And to be honest, I didn't even watch it, so I don't even know what really happened. And he was excited about that, the fact that he was, you know, giving some good things. And then suddenly she tried to enter him through his backside. Now, this obviously was explained by the therapist as to what this potentially could mean.
Sex is about power. And usually the person doing the penetrating is the one in power.
Well, in the dream, I was in power at first.
But this is a whole episode where we see Bryson come into power. And like I said, when you don't move in your slay, when you don't believe in your God-given right of source, yeah, then what happens is people take advantage of you because they know that you're not confident in what you do and you're not confident in your own vision, yeah? And so now he's dreaming about this situation because, yes, in this particular sense, he feels powerless. And so we go on to what happens then when he's speaking to the therapist. And what you see is that he's chasing his mum through Simone. Whatever happened with his mum, he's chasing it through Simone. The fact that he said he feels powerless when he's with his mum, right? And it's the same feeling he feels when he's with Simone, right? It's an unattainable gift that he wants to go and grab. The same way he feels like his mum doesn't make him priority, doesn't make him the top choice, doesn't make him, the center of her life. It's the same way Simone doesn't do the same thing. They use and abuse, right? Because at that, they don't understand the value and your worth. And so what he's seeing is the same thing that happened to his mum. He's repeating the cycle. A lot of people do this. They repeat the cycle. You see, instead of you now not chasing your mum, you're now chasing a girl who's also unavailable. Because what...
Does Simone remind you of your mother?
Nah.
Are you sure?
You're looking for now is the similarities that you see in your mum in Simone, and if you can get Simone, then you can get your mum's love. That's what it means. You understand? That's what he's trying to do, and he doesn't realize it. Cool. The power play was made by Bryson later on. When he obviously was in the office and Simone was coming to collect her goods to take to her business office back home, Bryson came in, right? And the first thing he thought was, oh, you remember the dream that he had of her, right? Boom. When they obviously let Simone know about the musical, about using the movies within the agency, right? Simone's first reaction is, oh my gosh, that was my idea. And he was like, listen, no, that was, I've been here lobbying for this day after day.
Victoria to let us into the film marketing business.
Are you serious?
I knew you'd be mad.
That was my idea.
It was our idea.
No, I said we should start helping studios.
Day by day, night by night, kept by the power of God. So listen, day by day he's been lobbying for this particular thing. And so as Crystal backs him up with. And, she's throwing a little bit of a strop in there, saying it's her idea, And then she obviously then tries to throw a caveat out there by saying, oh, just let me know if you need any help, because I want to help. Let me know if you need any help. I'm happy to be a part of this, right? And he says, nah, I'm good, I got it. And at that point, what she sensed was a loosening of her grip. You see, some people want to be able to put you in a box. My brother, just stop. You can't put me in a box. Why? Because when they put you in a box, they know what you're about to do. They know your level of consistency. They know how you're going to react. And so that means they can put you under control. And so when she said, obviously, do you need some help? She expected Bryson to say yes, because he's always been a place where he's always consulted her and she's always had the final say in the relationship. But that ain't happening no more, baby. Yeah? And so when he walks away, she's like, oh, okay, this is different. Something's changed. Like, how is that? Oh, that wasn't what we usually do. Suddenly it's changed, right? And watch, you're going to see her mindset's going to shift. And then obviously in the corridor, when she comes out to meet them again, because she realizes Crystal and him are working on a project, he actually checks her. He says, listen, stop being shady. He said, and she said, no. He said, no, stop being shady. You're being shady. You know, and you know, this is the kind of the first time he's kind of showed her that level of manliness and said, listen, hey, this is my territory, my domain. I believe in my God-given right sauce. Okay? Yeah, I know what I'm doing. I have a vision. I'm gonna execute it this time. I won't let you get in my head this time. No, me, I will do what I'm gonna do. Right? And at that point, Simone felt closed out because what she had really enjoyed was an openness, an open portal to Bryson. She could access him anytime she wanted. And now all of a sudden, he's saying no more. I refuse to be taken advantage of anymore. I'm going to do things my way. I'm going to do it my way.
You thank me by making sure this thing works.
It will.
You sound confident.
Because I am.
If it doesn't...
Boom. Cool. So then obviously we see Bryson's confidence stirring because he goes into the boardroom. He says obviously shows him the film. And the film was not really banging for a lot of people, especially Vic. And then he obviously says, when Vic says, obviously, no, I'm not really sure about this film, and da-da-da-da-da-da, he gets up, he actually gets up. He rises on his feet. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. He stands up and says, listen, Vic, when are we going to stop playing it safe? Woo! All right, brother, come true with the confidence now. You got your power. I got the power. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's got his power now. So he stands up and says, listen, when are we going to stop playing it safe? All right? This is what I know I can do. I can visualize it and I can conceive the conceptualization. You understand? And even Vic noticed and said, oh, you said that with confidence. He said, yeah, I believe I can do this. And she's like, oh, I hear the confidence. And that's what we're talking about. You see that assertiveness? That belief, it brings confidence. Faith, belief brings confidence. If you believe in it and you have faith in it, you have confidence in it. And when you have confidence in it, people also have confidence in you. You understand? I'm confident in my YouTube, baby. You ain't gonna never find nobody else who's better than me on this YouTube, alright? Yes, sir. Alright, cool. So, then we get the scene where Simone is letting Thea do her song in the booth, right? And Simone does what white people do to us all the time, which is she changes the narrative of the song. Why? Because it's too black. It's too blackity black. It's got too much black in there. Not only that, it's got some, quotations about things that obviously are touchy, you know what I'm saying, that make white people feel uncomfortable. And so we hear that she wants Thea to change it, right? And go for something a bit more corny, which actually is being more degrading towards black people itself.
I think you should add a few more punchlines and we should lighten it up a bit.
I ain't trying to sound like everybody else.
I just want you to sound like you listen to the radio. What do you think?
I think it's boring as hell.
Yeah, and starts creating tension, strife, animosity, talking about vanity, like, you're the reason why you now talk about me is because, da-da-da, and all that kind of stuff. All the stuff that they allow us to speak about in the media right now in our, in our music at the moment, hip hop and that kind of stuff. That's what she wanted to talk about. But it wasn't going to be even towards the film, which was woke. It wasn't going to be anywhere near that kind of film. And so what we see then is even Thea fighting back for that, but she said she'll agree to do it. Now when Bryson arrives, the key, he listens to the music of both the songs, right? And Thea makes a point, which is that, oh my gosh, you know what? You know already that Bryson's gonna choose whatever one that Simone has done, right? And what she's alluding to here is that Bryson hasn't got a will of his own. He's under the whop lash, you understand? Man ain't got his own balls, you understand? Man ain't got his own lane. Man ain't no strong enough to stand on his own 2 damn feet, you understand? He don't believe his goddamn given right sauce, you understand? He doesn't believe in that. So what she's saying is that, listen, you're gonna win this thing, right? But what Bryson does, because obviously the contest is, he doesn't get told which one it is. He actually likes the first one. He actually likes Woke, the song that links best to Woke, which is the one that Thea produced first, right? And so what happens is then Simone starts to throw her hissy fit again, yeah? She starts to throw her little weight around again, yeah? She starts folding her arms once again, just like she did in the corridor with him. And she's used to having a way and used to be able to manipulate him to choose the path that she wants. And what she's seeing now again is the door is firmly closing. And I want you to pay attention to this next scene. Because he speaks affirmatively you know, and calms her down, and then says, look, I'm going. And she's like, where you going? He's like, I've got work to do, blood.
So you just gonna leave?
Yeah, I got shit to do.
But
I've got to be somewhere. I've told you what song I like. It is what it is. I've got to be somewhere now. Boom. When he does that, the smile on her lips at the end, because what she's seeing is growth, change, and affirmative assertion from him now. She's now denying him. Now she can feel a desire for him. Beforehand, it was too easy, too simple. He was too open. But now he's denying her, closing doors. She wants to chase. She's going to suddenly want to chase very, very soon. Do you understand? So guys, listen, that is the end of our Boomerang episode review. Listen, look, guys, get serious, get assertive, get confident, get sexy. You understand? Listen, think before you do, you know. Don't do before you think, as you're thinking about what you got to do. You understand? I appreciate you guys. Mineral Gang, get your merchandise down below. Don't be without it. Get your hoodie or t-shirt, baby. Appreciate y'all.